What's up, everyone? This is Dylan here, coming to you with a deck profile for my Naturia deck for July 2012. I haven't really done any kind of changes to this deck since my last profile. I know it's been a good while. I'm not even sure if I've made one this year on it. But like I said, I'm going to pick it up again and start testing it out with this deck because I really like Naturias, and it's just a really fun deck. It's not necessarily like too aggressive or too competitive, but it's still a fun deck to play around with. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it. And like I said, I haven't worked on this deck in a long time or tested it against the meta today. So, like I said, it's been a while since I've done any kind of work to this. But anyway, we're running 3 Naturia Bamboo Shoot, one of the main cards in the deck. Basically, once he's tributed by tributing a Naturia monster, your opponent cannot activate spells or traps. He's only 2,000 attack. And that can be a problem because in the meta today there are a lot of heavy hitters, but I have quite a bit of spell and trap support to try to keep him on the field. Next up, 3 Naturia Cliff. Cliff is a really good card in Naturia. So he's essentially the reborn Tengu, as a lot of people like to call him. Basically, when it's sent to the graveyard, sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon a level 4 or lower Naturia from your deck. And it doesn't specify by battle, so it can be a synchro like Tengu was. You know, if you synchro with him, you still get its effect, so it's pretty cool. So it's a pretty cool combo. If you already have another Naturia out, after you synchro, use his effect and bring out a tuner, and then sync again for another monster. Possibly bring out another Cliff and sync with that with your other Naturia you have on the field besides your synchro. Synchro again, and then get the other Cliff's effect, and then bring out another Cliff. It's a pretty cool little card. I like Cliff. There are some proxies in this deck, but 3 Naturia cherries. I don't have cherries, guys. So if you have any, please let me know. Like I said, this was a deck I just stopped working on. But essentially, what cherries is when he's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon up to 2 more cherries from your deck and face down defense. So he's just a really good field clogger, I guess you could say. But yeah, if you guys have cherries, let me know. Then a lot of people run this guy at 2, but I like him at 3. 3 Cosmo Beat. He's really handy. He's a pretty good tuner in the deck. Basically, if your opponent normal summons or sets a monster, you can special summon him from your hand. So even if you go second and your opponent's going and they set a monster or summon, you can just special him on out, and then in hopes when it's your turn, you can go ahead and tribute him off and bring out a Bamboo Shoot, or just go into a synchro with a Cliff and then go off your little combo there, or any other monster. It's a pretty cool little card. I like Cosmo Beat 3. Next up, 2 Naturia Pumpkins. Basically, when he's normal summoned and your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon a Naturia monster from your hand. It doesn't have a level limit. And now that I'm thinking about it, one card that I need in this deck is Naturia Exhibit. I can't even remember what it's. Naturia. I can't even remember. It's like a level 5 or 6 Naturia. It's common. It has like 21 or 2200. But anyway, I used to have that card in here, and I used to always use Pumpkin to bring him out because he had a pretty good effect. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, I definitely need to add that guy in here. I'm sure after I get done making the video, I'll remember that card's name. Anyway, moving on to Naturia Dragonfly. This card is amazing late game. Seeing as how your graveyard is going to get filled pretty quick, since you bring out a lot of monsters and you special summon out cherries and cliffs. Basically what this card is it cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster that has 2,000 or more attack, so that's really good against dragons, I guess you could say. And it gains 200 attack for each Naturia monster in your graveyard. I've had this card as high as, I believe, 3,500 before. Or 3,200. I can't remember how much it was. But anyway, this card is amazing. I really like this card. And a lot of times your opponent will forget about its effect. And next up, I only have 2 more monsters. Naturia White Oak. This card, I really like this card. I don't see many people running it in their deck. When it's targeted by an opponent's card effect, you can send this face-up card you control to the graveyard and special summon 2 level 4 or lower Naturia monsters from your deck. However, they can't declare an attack, and they're destroyed during the during the battle phase. So if you want, you could go ahead. Sorry, guys. and bring out 2 cliffs, or if they have nothing else, like if they don't have a monster or anything else that are trying to destroy it, you could bring out a tuner and another Naturia monster and synchro on your next turn. So I like White Oak, and then I run the 1 pineapple. I'll probably end up taking this out for that other Naturia monster. I just can't think of its name right now. Yeah, I'm gonna add. I need to work on this deck quite a bit. Like I said, I haven't worked on it in a while. Anyway, we're gonna move on to spells. First off, we got our standard stuff: Monster Reborn, 1 heavy, 1 mind control, double MST, 1 dark hole, and 1 Book of Moon, double dualities, and double Messenger of Peace. This is 1 card that I like to bring out when I'm trying to protect my bamboo shoot or shoots. Basically, you just pay 100 life points during each of your standby phases, and monsters with 1500 more attack cannot attack. And 100 life points isn't really that much, so it's a pretty good card and helping protect your bamboo shoot. And you don't have to pay it every turn; it's optional. Well, if you don't pay it, the card's destroyed. But I mean, you know. Next up for traps, I'm running double safe zone. Safe zone plus bamboo shoot is amazing. That is a really good lockdown within itself for your opponent. Nothing much more to say. I am needing another safe zone. If you guys have one, please let me know. I'm needing one pretty bad. Next up, double compulsory evacuation device. Compulse is just too good in this format right now. Like I said in one of my discussion videos, Compulse is one of my favorite cards. As well as bottomless trap hole. I run 2 of those also. Double fiendish chain. I'm thinking about taking these out completely, or either the bottomless. I'm not sure yet. But I haven't quite decided yet. Next up for the one-offs, let me slide these out of the way. I'm running 1 Solemn Judgment. I don't run warnings because I just can't find room right now. And like I said, I'm constantly making changes to this deck, so we'll see how it works out in the end. 1 Mirror Force, 1 Starlight Road, and 1 Magic Cylinder. So that's the main deck, and like my other deck profiles, I don't prepare a side deck because to me the side deck is mainly up to what your opponents play at your locals and personal preference, I guess. Next up for the extra deck, this is still kind of iffy at the moment. Like I said, I'm running 1 Dark Mist and 1 Gachi Gachi for level 2s. They are possible to go into. Gachi Gachi is really good, and Dark Mist is pretty good actually. I've tested this deck on Dueling Network a couple times, and I've actually gotten Dark Mist out more than I expected I would. It's not too hard to get them out in this deck because there are a lot of level 2s. And then I run 1 Utopia, 1 Shockmaster, and 1 Steel Swarm Roach for level 4s. And that's all I run for Xyz. And then for Synchros, I run 1 Armory Arm for level 4, 1 Cataster, and 1 Beast for my level 5s, 1 Barkion, and 1 Bryonic for my level 6s. Then I run 1 Landois, he's really good, Black Rose, Stardust, Thought Ruler Archfiend, and Mistworm, since Trishula is gone. So yeah guys, that's pretty much the deck. If you like it, please let me know down below. Comment, rate, and thumbs up the video. And like I said, I'm constantly making changes to this deck. But anyway, I want to really try to get this deck up to par with some decks out there now. I know it's going to be pretty tough because Naturias there's not much support for them, but I believe there's a lot of new support coming out for them in Return of the Duelist. So I'm pretty happy about that. I know there's a lot of new Earth support cards coming out, so hopefully this deck will pick up once that set comes out and get some more cards for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This was my Naturia deck, so if you guys liked it, please let me know. Thumbs up the video, and thank you all for helping me reach over 500 subscribers. I'm going to have a contest pretty soon to celebrate that. It really means a lot to me that people are enjoying my videos as much as they have, and this channel's come this far. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just let me know what you think. Thanks a lot for watching.